welcome to my channel. My name is Carla, and today we're going to be looking at 5 looks, 1 palette, and we're going to be featuring the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. This palette was recently released. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was a week ago on the 15th on Sephora and Natasha Denona website, and this palette retails for $65. So if you have this palette and you want to look for some inspiration and other looks to create with this, just keep on watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like beauty content, and make sure that you click on the ring bell notification button so you get notifications every time that I post a video. Okay guys, so today we're going to be creating our look number 1 with the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. Let's start by prepping the eyes. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. And as I was saying on the previous video where I did my first impressions, I definitely suggest that you go in with a lighter shade of concealer, because if you want the colors to show up as bright as they can, you need a lighter base. Otherwise, you're gonna find yourself packing and maybe still not getting the payoff that you want. So let's blend this in. Now we're gonna set the concealer with some powder. And for this, I'm just using my e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Okay, so let's dive into the eyeshadow palette. I don't know if you remember, if you watch my video, of course, of my favorite palettes for spring. I really like the combination of peach and purple. So I think I'm gonna go in with Bellini, Feather, and Bora today, and maybe Duet, or Dainty, one of those two. But I'm gonna start by applying Bellini on my crease, and for that I'm gonna be grabbing this Morphe M332, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this shade, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my crease. I'm gonna pack it first. Grab a little bit more, pack it all over my crease like that. And now that I have packed that on my crease, we're just gonna blend. That is blending so effortlessly. And I did have to dip my brush like 3 times to get this color. Maybe 2 or 3 times, which it's okay because I only dipped my brush into it, packed it, did it again, packed it, and then did it one more time and packed it. So yeah, I think it was 3 times, and then I just blend. Now we're gonna go in with the shade Feather, and I'm gonna use just the same brush, but I'm gonna clean it. I think that's also a creamy matte, and I'm just gonna grab a little bit of Feather. No tapping, and just going again on my crease with this shade. You know what? I'm gonna go all over my lid with this shade. And I have dipped into this just 1 time so far, and I think I like it. I still think that I'm gonna need to dip into it one more time, just to get like the amount of color that I want, but I mean 2 times is kind of like the average that I dip into anything anyway. So let's see, and I'm just gonna pack it first. Pack. Ooh, this is so beautiful. I'm really liking this. And now I'm gonna grab a Morphe M573. This is a blending brush, and I'm just gonna go very lightly blending between these 2 shades. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go in, same brush, with the shade Bora. This is a cream to powder formula, and I really like her cream to powder formula. I think it's just very easy to blend. I'm gonna grab Bora, and I'm gonna use it in my outer corner just to deepen, just to make this look a little bit deeper. I think I will need another brush. Yes, definitely. Let me grab another brush and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna apply Bora with the Morphe E18. This is a little more of a, like, I don't know, little brush. It'll help me pack more on the outer corner. And again, these are pastels. I'm really not expecting to have like a super dark outer corner at all, or having like, a lot of dimension or anything. But I do want just to see a little bit of this color over there in my outer corner. Like, I want to see the difference between Feather and Bora. And I'm just gonna go tap and blend. Yes, I like that. Definitely I do. I'm gonna go back in with the brush, my Morphe M332, and I'm just gonna clean it, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more of Bellini just to bring Bellini back. I'm just gonna grab Bellini a little bit over here, bring it back. Perfect. Yep, I like that. And ooh, which should I go in with today? Duet or Dainty? I don't know which one I want. I think I'm gonna go in with Dainty just because Duet has a little bit more, it's like it has a shift, like a blue shift, and I don't think that will go very well with the peach that I have going on. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of Dainty with my ring finger, and I'm just going to apply that in the center and inner corner of my lid. Ooh, yes, that's pretty. I feel like that just enhances a little bit more the feather shade. Yes, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and I'm gonna go, wait a second, I have a hair somewhere over here. And again, I'm gonna go back in with the first brush and just blend these shades. Oof, I did bring a little bit of that, oops, of Dainty up here. That's all right, I'm not mad about that. Okay, I do like the look that I have going on. Let's do now the bottom lashes. So for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna grab again the Morphe E18, the one that I used to apply the shade Bora, and I'm gonna dip a little bit into Bora and go all over my bottom lashes, just like this. Hopefully you guys can see. And I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe M573, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of Bellini, and I'm just going to blend this over here just to tie everything together. Great, the AC is going off. All right, guys, so we are back, and this is the final look. For my waterline, I applied the cream gel liner from ColourPop in the shade Peach Fuzz. For my eyelashes, I did not put on any eyelashes today. I am not going anywhere. I'm just gonna go grocery shopping. So yeah, we're not gonna do lashes today. But I applied my L'Oreal Voluminous Base, and on top of that, I did my Tarte Big Ego Mascara. This is travel size. I also went in for blush with my Autobomb Girl Powder in the shade Houston. And for lips, I just did the Too Faced lip injection maximum strength, or maximum plump. That's all I did. I will see you in like 2 seconds. Well, for me tomorrow, but for you in like 2 seconds for look number 2. Guys, today we're going to be making look number 2. As you can see, I have already prepped my eyes and everything just to save us a little bit of time, because I don't want this video to be like too long. So yes, let's get started. I'm gonna grab tulle in a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lid. And I'm gonna grab a little bit more just to build it up. Now I'm gonna grab an angle brush, and with that I'm gonna grab the shade Risk. And I am going to apply that as an eyeliner. Let's go a little bit more and just tap it over here. Okay, just like this. And now I'm gonna do the same, but in my inner corner and like the bottom part of my eyelashes. Okay, and I'm gonna go back with the first brush, and I'm gonna apply a little bit more of tulle. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press this one because I just don't want to wash another brush. And I'm just gonna apply this at the bottom. And I think that I want to dip into Mint Frost and just apply that on top of the like eyeliner thing that we have going on, the wing. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna grab the same brush, and I'm gonna spray it with some setting powder and apply that on top. Just like that. We're gonna do the same with the inner corner. I think I'm gonna grab Illusion. What I'm gonna do with Illusion is I'm just gonna put it on top of my lid, and I'm just gonna put Illusion over here. Yes, and I'm going to also bring Illusion into my bottom lashes. And just to finish, I'm gonna apply some cream gel liner from, this one is from ColourPop. It's in the shade Icebreaker, and I'm gonna put that in my waterline. Okay guys, so let me go ahead and finish the other eye, and I will come back with the final look. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. And quite honestly, this is not my favorite look. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know. I like the colors. It's not the colors. It's just, I think it's like the color eyeliner, maybe what I am not very convinced about. I don't know. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I will see you guys in 2 seconds, but for me, tomorrow. Hello everyone and welcome to day number 3 of 5 looks 1 palette. Today we're going to be creating, again, like I said, the look number 3 with the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely feeling the pinks. I know that I'm wearing like a mint color over here, but I think that the mint and pink are a pretty combination. And I'm gonna start with a fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip into tulle, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my crease. And you guys, today I am having just such a hard time because I'm like so close to, you know, those days of the month. So I'm dealing with the whole, I'm cold, I'm hot. Right now I'm like super hot. And I'm also super tired. Like a few days before it comes, I get really tired and I don't know, I don't want to do anything. Like not even go to the gym or just anything. I think I like how that is looking. Now I'm gonna grab another fluffy brush, just a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna dip into Startlet. And I know this is a shimmer or a duochrome. I think it's a duochrome. Yes, it is a duochrome. But I'm gonna use it on my outer corner and blend it a little bit into the crease just to create a, I don't know, I'm gonna try to just make the outer corner a little bit deep. Let's see how that goes. So I'm just gonna apply it over here, and this one is applying really good with the brush. I mean, better than what I would think, you know. And just blend. Oh, so hot. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I know that I'm not looking the prettiest or anything with this hair, but you guys, I am just sweating over here. Perfect. And I think that for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Dainty, and just because I remember how Dainty was of mess, you know, how messy it was, I'm gonna grab my NYX glitter glue and I'm gonna apply that on my lid. And now I am going to grab Dainty, and because I applied the glue over here, I'm just gonna use my middle finger. I'm gonna grab Dainty and apply that in my inner corner. Ooh! There's my cat. I don't know if you can hear her. And guys, I have been so tired that I don't even want to go get my nails done. That's how tired I am. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do anything. But anyway, and this is a really pretty monochromatic look that you can create with this palette. I really am liking it. This is something that I could easily wear on my everyday, you know, to work or just to anything in general. Oh, I'm sorry, and I forgot to say, I'm applying a little bit more of Startlet just with my finger to even deepen this out a little more. And that is really pretty. Yes, I am really liking that. Now I'm gonna grab again my first brush with a little bit of tulle, and I'm just gonna blend everything over here very slowly because I don't want a lot of that glitter on my crease. Just like that. Okay, now with this same brush, I'm just gonna grab tulle and I'm gonna apply it on my bottom lashes. So I'm gonna grab this Luxie Precision Shader brush, and let's see if this helps with Startlet. And I'm just grabbing this one because it has like a little, almost like a little tip at the top. When I'm gonna apply this on my outer eyes, on my outer corner. Alright guys, and this is the completed look. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, in the center of my eyelid, I applied the shade Illusion just to create a little bit of transition. And that is it for today, guys. I will see you for look number 4. Hello guys, and welcome to day number 4, or look number 4. Today we're gonna be again doing another look with the Natasha Denona Pastel palette, and honestly today I'm in a little bit of a hurry, so I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can. But let's see, we're gonna start with the shade Tulle, and I'm gonna apply that all over my crease. Alright, and now I'm gonna go in with the shade Airy, and for that I'm gonna grab another like little fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna grab Airy and I'm gonna apply it again on my crease. And I'm grabbing a little bit more. I feel like with this shade, it's a little bit harder to get the color that I want. And I'm gonna grab the first brush again, and I'm just gonna bring back that pink. I think I'm gonna grab the shade Bubble, and I'm going to work that on my outer corner with the same brush that I was using for Airy. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Now I'm gonna go back again with Tulle. This time I'm not gonna tap it. I'm just gonna grab a little bit and put it all over my crease. And with my finger, I'm gonna grab the shade Duet, and it looks so pretty. And I'm just gonna apply it on my lid. Now, I was experimenting with this shade earlier, and I don't know if you guys can see over here the swatches. This is the same one, like it's all of them, it's Duet, but on the first one over here, I had put the Airy as the base, and then I put Duet on top, so it looks a little more like purplish. Over here is Duet by itself, and over here I layered it on top of Tulle, but that one did not look very pretty. But I think that this one over here, like on top of a blue base, it looks really, really pretty. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for over here. Have a little gradient from pink to blue. You see that? From pink. And over here it turns a little bit blue or purple. I like this look. I really do. Perfect. Now let's work on our lower lash. And I am gonna grab the shade Bubble on the other side of this brush. It's a Luxie, I think. Yeah, it's a Luxie 249. And this side is a little bit more pointy. So I'm gonna grab Bubble with that one. And I'm gonna bring it down my down my outer corner. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna bring it all the way in. And then on top of that, I'm gonna grab a little bit of Tulle, and I'm just gonna buff it out. And I think that is it, guys. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Illusion in my inner corner, and I'm gonna call it a day. Let's grab Illusion. I'm gonna go finish the other eye off camera and put on some mascara, and I will be back. All right, guys, I am back, and this is the final look. For my waterline, I use my Pixie Eye Bright liner in the shade number 1 Nude. For my eyelashes, I use my Tarte Big Ego mascara. On my lips, I only have the Too Faced lip injection in the Maximum Plum. For my setting spray, I feel like I always forget to mention the setting spray. Even though I use it, I just forget that it exists whenever it comes to mentioning the products that I'm using. Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. Like I said, this is the final look, and I will see you guys tomorrow for look number 5. Alright guys, so we are back for look number 5, and I feel like I look a little bit rough today, but today is Monday and I just came back to work from spring break, so yeah, and I am recording this after work. So yeah, I am a little bit tired, I'm a little, but here I am recording this for you. We're gonna start with the shade Tulle, and I'm gonna grab that in a fluffy brush, and without tapping, I'm just gonna put it all over my crease. Just like that. Now I'm gonna grab another kind of a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna deep into the shade Bora, and I'm gonna put that on my outer corner. Without tapping, I'm just gonna go straight into my outer corner. And this is the 3rd layer that I put of Bora, by the way. Just putting a 3rd layer over here, trying to make it as purple as I can. And I know that, it's a pastel. I'm not gonna make it look super purple, but do you guys hear my cat? That's Abby, by the way. Now I'm gonna go back with my first brush, and without any product, I'm just gonna blend the edges over here. Now I'm gonna grab a flat brush, and I'm gonna deep it into the shade Zest, this green lime over here. Grabbing a little bit of this. Do not tap, not tap. Oh yeah, I like that. I feel like I should have done a cut crease. Well, thought about it a little too late. And I'm gonna go back in with a brush that I was using for Bora, the purple shade. And I am going to bring this inside just to blend a little bit over here. Going back with the very first brush, the one, the pink one tool, blending everything out over here. Now I'm gonna deep into the shade Limoncello. I'm just gonna grab it with my finger. The Limoncello is this one over here. And I am gonna place it on top of Zest and see how that looks like. Okay. Ooh, well, I'm also gonna put it in my inner corner. I'm sorry. I guess I didn't tell you that. Let's see. Ooh, that is really, really pretty. I feel like it just emphasized the green. I kind of want to deep into Duet and put that on my outer corner just to make everything like shimmery. Sure, why not? Let's do that. We're here already. Let's see. Oh, I absolutely like that. I'm gonna bring a little bit more of Limoncello though on top of this. I don't want to lose this. Perfect. Yes! Let's do the under eye. And for that, let's start with the one that we used for Limoncello. Limoncello, not Zest. Let's do Zest. I'm sorry, I feel like you cannot see. So I'm just grabbing Zest on my under or my bottom lashes, I'm sorry, and just dragging it outside, trying to create like a lift, like a wing. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna grab a smaller brush, just like this one, and I'm gonna deep into Bora and place it in my inner corner. Awesome. Now, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of Limoncello on my bottom lashes, like on top of that Zest shade, just to make it brighter. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of Duet, and I'm gonna place that or Bora. Awesome. Yes, I really, really like this look. So let me go ahead and finish the other eye, and I will be back. All right, guys, we are back, and let me just tell you really quick what I used for the rest of my face. For eyeliner, I used the KBD tattoo liner. Then for my waterline, I used the cream gel liner from ColourPop in the shade Amethyst Hour. For mascara, I used, one more time, my Big Ego from Tarte. And for lips, I used the I don't know how this is pronounced. Estate. And it's a lip gloss in the shade Drip. Anyway, but this is the final look. And I think that now I am ready to give you my final thoughts on this palette. So let's talk about the color story. Color story, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think that the only thing that this is missing, it's matte in, you know, a yellow matte and a shimmer on like kind of like lime green. But I do see how this one works with this one, and it still looks green. But I do think that it is missing a yellow matte. Pigmentation wise, I have no issues. I mean, it's a pastel palette. We should know by now that it's, you know, pastels are just kind of like a wash of color. Although I know that there are some palettes that have really great pigment, but I personally don't have any issues with the pigmentation. I think that's, you know, that's good. But now let's talk about some shimmers. Some of these shimmers, for example, Duet, and even a little bit of Illusion, but Duet, I found it to be a little bit just like, you know, nothing too great, nothing too, I'm not crazy about that shade at all. Illusion, I was expecting more of Illusion the way that Natasha described it, but honestly, it just looks like it looks more powdery than it looks like a shimmer. I don't know, I'm having a hard time working with this shade. The cream to powder formulas, great, no issues whatsoever. I love her cream to powders. I find them very easy to work with. So yes, I'm good with those. And the creamy mattes are also really good, very easy to work with, and they just, you know, blend themselves. But it's the shimmers. I think that most of her shimmers are not that great, especially whenever it comes to duochromes and multichromes. They are just, you know, so a lot of indie brands, I feel like I have way better duochromes and multichromes than Natasha. So do I think that you should spend $65 in this palette? I mean, that's up to you. Just ask yourself, are you attracted to this color story? Do you like the cream to powder formulas of Natasha? If the answer is yes, and you know, then by all means go buy this palette. But if you already have something in your collection that looks kind of similar to this, you are not a fan of cream to powders, then I would skip on this one. Personally, I think it was worth it. I know that I'm gonna be using it a lot because I do like pastels and I do like Natasha, and I love the cream to powder formula. So to me, it's worth it. If you are going in for the duochromes and shimmers, no, just, you're gonna regret it. Just don't. Overall, I do think it's a really pretty palette. It's a palette that I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of, so I know that I'm gonna get my money's worth. That is it, guys. Let me know in the comments down below which look was your favorite one, and if you are picking up this palette, or if you already picked it up, or you know, if you already have something that looks kind of similar that you prefer to use. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and make sure that you click on the bell notification button so you get notifications every time that I post a video. And thank you guys so much again for watching my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!